Welcome back to another episode of the Hot Pot of Coffee podcast. My name is Brad.
I'm Amanda.
Oh my god,
Why are you laughing?
we started recording, and then right when I said quiet, so I could get a baseline for the volume, Amanda's stomach just decides to go. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yo, this episode might be a little shorter than usual. We are. I got a big day tomorrow. I got a job interview tomorrow. Well, for a promotion. And it is 8:30 at night on a Sunday. We just finished the finale of Game of Thrones. So if you haven't seen the finale yet, go ahead and pause this episode. Because we're going to talk about it really quick. And, not sorry. So I didn't like that at all.
Okay.
Why? It was so boring.
It was a little boring.
That whole episode was so fucking boring. I thought something would happen.
I mean, something did happen.
Oh, please. He stabbed her. That's it.
That was something.
Nothing else happened. And are you fucking kidding me? I called almost all of that. I said he was going to kill her. And then I also said that Bran was going to become king.
You never said that.
Maybe not to you. I think I said it to Jeff.
No, you have never said that. You're such a liar.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
You're such a liar.
I'm 100% sure.
I've never said that.
I'm pretty sure. But that episode was just fucking terrible. And I don't like how, I mean, look, I don't like also how they left it not on a cliffhanger, but they kind of left it how if they wanted to come back, they could.
Of course they did that. It's HBO. They want to make more money.
That was last season. They're done.
They could make a spin-off show.
If they make a spin-off show, like we were talking about earlier, it should definitely be Arya.
Yeah.
And her travels, and then like she becomes Davy Jones or something. I don't know.
I think that's mixing no.
Anyway, I wasn't a big fan. If you were, let me know why. I think like the first 2 episodes of the season were really good, and then it just faltered. Thank you, Cadell. Speaking of assholes, Cadell here, who is deciding right now to hit his scratchy post right next to the mics. No, please keep going. Please, no, once you're done, Cadell, take your time. Okay, now he's done. Okay. This little asshole cost me $433.
Can we not make it about the money? That really degrades my career.
But it is about the money.
No, it's really not.
Cadell.
It's not even that much money for what was done.
I was gone for a week, and my cat has separation anxiety disorder.
No,
but this has never happened before.
It started before this. He's been sick for a while.
Well, this has never happened before.
Okay.
And so Amanda texts me on Wednesday that my cat has stopped eating. And apparently, when your cat stops eating for 3 days, it can become a leopard.
No, it gets hepatic lipidosis.
Exactly.
Liver turns to fat, and they can die very quickly.
It's at 80 to 90% mortality rate.
If you don't treat it.
I get home and I was, well, yeah, it's like anything. The flu has a mortality rate if you don't treat it. Even if you do treat it.
There's nothing to treat the flu with, so that doesn't make sense.
Tea and blankets, you're wrong. So, you need 1 cuddle's worth of blankets and a cc of tea. So basically, I was like, oh, I'll come home, he'll be fine, he'll start eating again. Because I've seen it where like I leave for 24 hours and he won't touch his food. And so I come back and he's still, what was yesterday?
Saturday. It was Saturday.
So I got home Friday afternoon and he didn't eat. And then Saturday, he didn't eat. So Saturday night, last night, we spent the night in the emergency room for the emergency vet. And turns out he's dehydrated. And they were like, oh, we don't know what's wrong with him.
No, okay, you're an idiot. You deal with medicine. You know that's not how it works. If you say, hey, I'm going to run some blood work just to make sure he doesn't have any inflammation, and you run blood work and he doesn't have inflammation, that's exactly what you were wanting to get.
But here's the point, is the medicine we got him, he immediately started eating again. So he's just being a fucking asshole.
The medicine is what caused him to start eating again because it's anti-nausea and it's appetite stimulant.
I'll give you an appetite stimulant.
No, you're actually taking my appetite away right now. So gross.
Anyway, so yeah, we spent the whole night.
No, we didn't. We spent like an hour.
Whole night.
And then, oh my God, you're the one that's always like, oh my God, you exaggerate so much.
One of their nurses like passed out or something.
Or was that the doctor?
No, the doctor was with us. They said that was the doctor on call that night. So it wasn't a doctor. They said one of our coworkers. So I think it was one of the techs or something passed out, and they called a real fire truck.
Oh, okay.
And they came. Which is weird because I was like, you guys could just get out and walk to the hospital. You don't need to pay $800 for it.
No, I know, but I think they needed like oxygen or something. I don't know.
They have to have oxygen at the vet office.
Well, of course they do.
Yeah, so it's the same. There's no pet oxygen and human oxygen.
I just think they needed like paramedics for a reason.
Anyway, so yeah, I was in Seattle for a week for work, and let me tell you, not a big fan. Amanda is. I'm not.
I love Seattle. It was a great coffee.
I was in downtown Seattle.
Yes,
that place is the biggest shithole.
It's really not. You haven't been many places, have you?
I've just traveled all over the world, but I haven't been to many places.
You think Seattle's a shithole?
I've been to like 40 states.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in Seattle, downtown Seattle. Now, I will say this.
Yeah, I've been to downtown Seattle.
One day, I took an Uber all the way up the hill, and I walked the whole mile down Pike. And I will say that...
I love how you say up the hill. Pike was literally right next to your fucking hotel.
It goes uphill. I wasn't going to walk that. So I took an Uber all the way up to the top of like the hill because fuck walking. And then I walked all the way back downhill back to my hotel. It was like a 1.25 miles. I would say Pike is pretty nice. It was like drizzling and it was like kind of nice. The amount of gay bars in Seattle is fucking insane.
Yeah, you also haven't been to San Francisco.
It was on Pike. On Pike, every other store was a gay bar. Or every other thing was a gay bar.
That's also an exaggeration. But okay,
no,
go on.
Swear to God. Swear to God. Look it up right now. Open up your Google Maps. I literally looked. It was tattoo shop, art shop, gay bar. Tattoo shop, art shop, gay shop. Gay bar. Goddamn.
Oh my God.
In a row.
You cannot speak.
All of them. It was crazy. I mean, it was fun. It was a whatever. I mean, it's like literally the LGBTQ community of like the Western Hemisphere. I mean, I guess not because San Francisco.
Oh my God.
But the Northwestern Hemisphere. Because I bet you Tribeca is wherever that is right above it. Canada. What's above?
Did you just say Tribeca?
What's Tribeca? I don't fucking know. What's above Seattle?
Vancouver.
That place. And it's not as gay, is it?
What?
I don't know. Seattle was just very happy.
Oh my God.
What? I'm just saying, it was a very interesting place. Seattle was very interesting, but I've never seen, and I mean, honestly, and I'm not comparing it to like the shanty towns in South Africa because that's different. But in any downtown I've been in, and since I can remember, I don't remember ever seeing that many homeless people.
You've never been to San Francisco.
I've been to San Francisco, but I was a kid.
Yeah, so you do not remember.
But this is insane. And I asked my coworker, I was like, "This is ridiculous." I said, "I have like a half a mile walk back to my hotel every day, and I literally get approached by like 10 homeless people asking for money." And he's like, "Yeah, it's gotten super bad, like very, very bad." I'm like, "Well, then leave. Like, why?" I mean, I understand they can't, but go a little bit up. But they're literally every single step, and it's sad. But I mean, it's also super annoying. And then there was that guy in Target who wasn't homeless that I was on the phone with you.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking BO. I could taste in my mouth.
Was he like...
He wasn't homeless.
No, but was he like kind of a hippie?
Yeah, super hippie.
Okay.
Super fucking hippie. This guy had
so he uses like natural deodorant probably.
It smells like the natural deodorant is he just scoops his ball sweat and puts it all over his body. It was so bad that, I mean, he was really nice. He was like, "Hey man," like he was trying to talk to me, and I was like on the phone with you. It was fucking weird. But he like got out of my.
Are you sure he wasn't homeless?
He wasn't home. He was shopping. Like he was straight shopping, and he had like a backpack that wasn't all raggedy and stuff. Like he had shoes
people
on.
Have money.
Anyway, he was shopping, but dude, I could taste his BO. Ew. I've never tasted BO before. It lingered in my fucking mouth. It was it was the worst experience I've ever had. And that's how I started Seattle. So that definitely that definitely gave me a bad taste. Oh, and then I didn't tell you what happened in the bathroom. I told you about the bathroom story and I didn't tell you what happened.
You told me about a bathroom story?
So maybe not. I kept it from you. So I'm in the hospital. I was working at VM for the week. And I'm in the hospital and there's like almost no bath. So all the bathrooms in Seattle are like coded. So like at restaurants and stuff, there's a code on the door. So homeless people can't come in and use the bathroom.
I never experienced that. And I've spent many a time in Seattle.
Well, a lot of the restaurants now, like the sit down restaurants, almost everyone I went to and I went to like probably 5 or 6. All of them had codes on the door that you could just ask the waiter or waitress for to get in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I asked them, I was like, why are there codes on everything? They're like, so homeless people don't come use our bathrooms. And so there's public bathrooms in the hospital. And so I like go get lunch down at the cafeteria and I walk out and there's a public bathroom right there. And I'm like, oh, I have to pee really bad. I'm not going to go all the way up to the OR. So
you could pee in the OR?
In the operating room bathroom. So I'm like, I'll just use this public bathroom down here. I walk in and there's 2 dudes huddled in a corner fucking doing like coke off each other's arms.
Are you serious?
I swear to fucking God, they're doing coke off each other's forearms. They're both homeless. They're like in the bathroom in the corner. Like, and then I get in there and they both stand up really quick and the guy like starts brushing his hands off. And then he looks at me and he starts yelling at me. And he's like, don't tell me, doctor. Don't tell me, doctor. Don't tell me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? And I was like, I want to leave, but I'm also really needed to pee. So I just peed.
Are you serious? You actually stayed in there and peed?
They bolted the fuck out.
Okay.
It was probably the craziest fucking thing I've ever experienced in my life. Just 2 homeless dudes doing coke off each other in a hospital bathroom, yelling at me, don't tell on me when I walk in to take a piss. Fucking unreal.
I mean, if you go to San Francisco, they offer you their coke on their mirror, and when you say no thanks, they take it in front of you. They're very nice. They always want to share their drugs with you. It's very, very thoughtful.
But it's... I don't know how I feel about that city. If I lived there, I'd have to live very far away from downtown.
Well, that'd be a pain in the ass to commute. Oh my God. That's you.
Yeah,
You always get upset with me when my phone goes off. Here you are.
I don't even know who that's from. It didn't show up on my... It says one text, and it's my Chase account.
Then you know who it's from. It's your Chase account.
So anyway. Oh, and everything there is so PC. So have you seen the new signs in the airport in Seattle?
Which
says
ones?
It's like even our air is PC. It says that on the windows everywhere. It says even our air is PC. And then
it did not say that.
Swear to fucking God.
No,
it says on the windows, even our air is PC, and then under it says perfectly clean, haha, or something like that. Yeah, it's all over the windows.
That's funny. That's clever.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And the security line. It's so weird. I didn't have to take off my shoes. I didn't have to take my my laptop out of my bag because the way security line works is you get up and right before you get to the TSA agents, you and the person next to you walk in a straight line and a drug dog circles you and just smell a drug or a bomb dog or both. I don't know. Dogs can be both. Don't judge. And it just circles you like 4 times and they just tell you keep walking. Don't look at the dog. And then once you get through,
how could you not look at the dog? That would be the hardest thing ever.
It was like,
can I pet it?
It looked like a basset hound mixed with a Dalmatian. So I don't know what those are called.
What?
It had the colors of a basset hound, like brown and white, but it had spots like a Dalmatian.
Brown and white spots?
Yeah. Just saying, that's what it was.
What did its face look like?
A dog.
You were the worst at describing this.
What? I'm not a fucking police sketch artist. I don't know what a dog's face looks like. It had a nose.
Like, did it have a long nose? Did it have big, long ears?
Yeah, it's for smelling all the stuffs.
You're so not helpful.
I know. But anyway, then when I got to the thing, I was like, do I need to take anything out? Or I started taking my shoes off, and the lady was like, no, don't take your shoes off. And I opened my bag. She goes, no, don't take anything out. Just put it on the shit. The dog already smelled it.
Every single airport is different, and it's super annoying because they all have different things. And then I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because, some places I haven't had to take my shoes off. Some places I have to put like just my bag all the way through, not take out any electronics. Some places I have to remove food and put it in a separate like bin. Everything is fucking different. It's so annoying.
For shizzle, yeah.
Never say that again.
Yeah, no, I don't know. And then I almost missed my flight. And
I told you that was going to happen.
No,
you're like, security will take 30 minutes. I said, it's SeaTac. It's a huge airport.
No, it took 40.
Exactly.
But that wasn't the problem.
The problem was that you slept in.
No, the problem is that the security gate for my terminal was closed.
You have to account for these things when you're planning on going to the airport.
No, I'm good. So, anyway.
You're good? You're going to get stuck in Seattle?
Yeah. I like shrugged my shoulders like the podcast could hear me. I'm like, Okay, what's on your list?
Your mom.
Yeah, Amanda got in a lot of trouble today with my dad.
I did not. You got into trouble today.
We were driving. My dad rides motorcycles like nonstop. He's been riding since he was like 12. And we were just driving back on the freeway, and I looked behind me. I'm like, yo, that looks like my dad. And it was my dad on his motorcycle. Fucking random, since there's like 6 million people in this city. And
there are not 6 million people in the city.
Oh, well, this is where we go to Google. How many people...
Oh my god.
How many people live in Phoenix? 1.62 million.
1 million, not 6 million people.
6 million people in Phoenix. Oh, no, that's just this small area of Phoenix.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It doesn't include Glendale, Mesa, Surprise.
Yeah, because that's Phoenix.
So what we'll do is we'll do Arizona and we'll minus...
Or Maricopa County.
Okay, boom. 7 million people in Arizona. So minus a million.
In Arizona.
6 million.
In the entire state of Arizona.
So in the entire state of Arizona, my dad just happened to be driving behind me. He lives 10 minutes away from me, but he just happened to be...
How did he happen to be there?
But he didn't... So I was like, yo, one of his side bags...
Did you say that? No, I said... I feel... You, remember things and you just change it in your mind.
Amanda was like, yo, his side carriage is open. And I was like... Oh, crazy. And then I was like, whatever. So I called my mom on the car phone. I'm like, Mom, guess who's driving behind me right now? I was like, Dad. She's like, oh, cool. And then I was like, his side bag is open. Is it broken? She goes, no. And I was like, oh, never mind. His helmet's just in it. And she goes, he's not wearing his helmet? And I go,
You're like, yes, he is.
Yes, he is. And so
she was like, he is in trouble?
Yeah, she's like, he's in trouble. And I was like, no. He's wearing his helmet. I swear to God. He's wearing his helmet right now. My mom's like, you just said it was in his fucking side bag. He's in so much trouble. And so...
then she thanked me for telling the truth.
And so 10 minutes later, I get a text from my dad, and it just says, fuck you. And then I texted him back, and I said, it was Amanda. I did nothing.
Oh, my God. Do not blame that on me.
So that was good times. Anyway, what was on your list?
Good times. Well, so since I talked about it last week... I'm gonna fucking kill you. No one knows what's happening. Anyway, since I talked about it last week, I thought I would follow up since it's gotten worse.
Chlamydia?
Yeah, it's gotten
worse. What did you talk about last week that's gotten worse?
Remember I talked about how Georgia decided to pass that sweet little law about banning abortions up to 6 weeks? And then...
That happened?
And then Alabama was like, hey, Georgia, hold my beer. And they were like, we're just going to ban abortions completely. And if you get raped, good luck.
I love the Republican congressman who said that rape is, if a woman's getting raped, she has ways to defend herself, to close herself off so she doesn't get raped.
No, so she doesn't get pregnant.
I was like, have you never had sex with a girl?
I don't think he has.
I don't think he has. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just fucking crazy, dude. I think, oh my God, our whole country's going to civil war. Here's the thing, that's what I don't get about, these people, because these people, like far right people, it's because they really care about kids before they're born, but after they're born, they don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. No, it's all about control, but it's just funny because everyone is entitled to body autonomy. So, like, if I have a life-saving organ and someone needs it to save their life, I can say, no, like, fuck off. I don't want to give you my kidney or my blood or my plasma or whatever. But, oh, if it's my baby, all of a sudden my body autonomy doesn't matter anymore.
What I'm wondering is why the line of church and state doesn't exist.
Like, right, we pretend that it exists, but it clearly doesn't.
If you're making the laws based off the Bible, and I don't get it. Like, how are you allowed to do that?
You're not, but it's because for some reason our country feels the need to, like, we're founded on God for some reason.
God's up there like, no, you're not. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know. God's had so many abortions. Think about it. A miscarriage is just God aborting a baby.
Is it?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, it's all in this plan, right?
God's plan.
Is that a song?
That'd be funny if that was the only song that played at, like, abortion clinics. God's plan.
That's not an actual song.
Yeah, it is by Drake.
Is it really?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I didn't know what you were singing.
God's Plan by Drake. Jesus. How do you not know that song?
Because I don't really listen to Drake.
Anyway, that'd be a really funny abortion song. Or, what's another good abortion song?
I don't know.
We should make an abortion playlist.
But it's stupid because the doctors in Alabama, if they perform an abortion, they can go to jail for 99 years.
Yeah, there's a higher penalty for getting an abortion than there's for raping someone.
That's fucked up. That's how backwards everything is.
How does it pass? I don't understand how this shit passes.
Because it was a council of 25 old white men that decided it. There's hilarious memes about it now. It's like a bunch of dogs sitting around a table, and it's like today's panel on feline. It was like feline health or whatever, and it was just a bunch of dogs. It was funny.
I don't get it. Like, this isn't going to stop anyone from getting an abortion.
No, it's just going to kill everyone that's trying to because they're not going to do it safely. It's going to be back alley abortions.
I don't fucking get it. It's against the Constitution. I don't get it.
I don't know.
It's literally unconstitutional. It says division of church and state.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's completely fucked up. And and I know you hate The Handmaid's Tale because you didn't actually watch it, so you don't understand it, and so you came into season 2 and watched like episode 4 with me, and were like, "This is weird. I don't get it." But like, there's like a time in The Handmaid's Tale before it completely goes crazy where the same kind of shit is happening, and so everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's foreshadowing our future."
Yeah, but see, the difference with that is, in real life, there would have to be a war.
Multiple states have decided, like, have put up, like, bills similar to this. I think it's, like, Ohio, Texas. Like, there's, like, a whole list of states that are starting to do this right now to have, like, a reform on, like, abortion laws. And it's fucked up.
So just don't live in any of those states, guys.
That's not how life works.
Just saying. Can you imagine getting a job offer and they're like, yeah, you're getting promoted. You have to move here. And you're like, I really love abortions. I can't move there.
Can't move there. I'm sorry.
I'm planning an abortion in a few years. And
I just want that option.
You can always be sure, though, California, Oregon, and Washington will always have abortions.
It's true. And New York. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Of course.
And I don't know any other liberal states.
There's a few.
Colorado.
Colorado's sometimes purple, so I wouldn't.
Utah? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
But how is it legal in Utah? And it's like, it doesn't even make sense. Because it's like Utah. It's fucking Mormonville.
Yeah, they like regulate alcohol like crazy, but.
Yeah, like, you can't drink, but you can abort that fucking baby. Actually, they don't have abortions because they all do anal, so.
Yeah, that's true.
They're smarter than everyone else.
I wouldn't say that.
Like, they make a new law. It's like, must do anal until you're ready to have a baby. It'd be a stinky society.
Ew.
Gross. But yeah, I don't fucking get it. Did you see the new trailer for the new season of The Handmaid's Tale? It's like the Martin Luther King speech, except it's all of those girls in their Handmaid Tale dresses.
Wait, what?
Just watch the new trailer for the new season. I can't get into this, but
you didn't even watch the first season.
I know.
You really should. It's really
I watch
good.
a lot of Hulu, and there was a thing. But here's what really makes me angry about this abortion shit. Okay, like I'm so tired. Look, I get it, your personal opinions, but like every Instagram story right now from everyone is like, women's lives matter, and like, oh,
they haven't said women's lives matter. No, they said it's my body, my choice.
Yeah, and like my thing is, yeah, I'm with you. Like, who are you trying to convince? Because your Instagram story isn't going to the fucking president. Instead of that, how about you take your time instead of telling me on Instagram stories?
Every movement starts with social media, though, and people know that.
Write your fucking congressman. Don't write me. I'm good. I agree with you.
They're not DMing you, my body, my choice. They're just literally putting on Instagram.
I'm all good for them abortions, dog. Okay? Like, trust me. Okay? Read into that how you will. I'm all good for them abortions. Okay? I would have aborted Cadell, but he's a cat, and he didn't come from my room. He almost got aborted yesterday because he's cost me so much money.
Oh my god.
Anyway, these states are fucking crazy. I think we're looking at a new civil war. Not like Captain America's Civil War, like an actual civil war. I think we're looking at...
Yeah, but you know, it would suck if we did have a civil war soon. Think of who the president was when we did have a civil war, and think of our president now.
Well, no, there's Republicans who want him impeached.
Everyone wants him impeached, except for crazy people.
Welcome to a comedy podcast where all we talk about is politics. We just
it's like there's just I can't be happy anymore with comedy. There's just too much going on.
I feel like, should we just change this into a political
yeah.
Should we just do society and culture podcast where we just talk about everything going on and then get really depressed, and then we take Xanax on the air, and then as the podcast progresses we get happier. It's like 40 minutes in.
Watch
Xanax
modern medicine work.
That was a growl. That was not a burp. I'm just very annoyed with these white men who think they know what's best for us youngins. What's best for us is abortion.
Oh my god.
Amanda, you aborted 150 things yesterday.
I didn't abort 150 things yesterday.
Hold on. You did, though.
I aborted like 5 things yesterday.
So Amanda has 500-year prison sentence because she aborted 5 cats. She aborted 5 stray cats yesterday, and so she's 500 years in prison.
That's out of context, but
Is it?
I mean, kind of. No one understands what you're saying, but so it is out of context. I did a trap neuter release yesterday, so we had 150 feral cats that were trapped, and we spayed and neutered them, and then they are going to be returned to their colonies where they can't reproduce. And it's a beautiful thing.
And all those cat women are going to go to cat jail because they got an abortion.
Yes, and quite a few of them were pregnant. One of mine was. Actually, 2 of mine were.
It's funny because, like, of all the places that banned abortion, it's the places where cousins all fuck each other.
Yeah, and incest is not one of the reasons that you're allowed to get an abortion. There's only, they don't make exceptions for rape and incest.
So in 20 years from now, there's just going to be a fucking bunch of running around Alabama.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking 3-eyed freaks.
It's not a radiation spill.
Bunch of fuckers named Jimbo with trisomy 21. That's Down syndrome, by the way. Just running around. And it's not their fault. It's their parents' fault, who just so happen to also be brother and sister. Mm-hmm. Because abortions are illegal.
Do I call you aunt or mommy?
Manty. That's my mommy. Oh, okay. Where's your sister? Same.
What doesn't make sense?
Exactly. It doesn't make sense. How did this happen? Nobody knows. Oh my God. What else is on your list, Amanda?
I don't remember. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Had a long week.
Well, like I said, this isn't going to be a super long episode today because I have a very important day tomorrow. which, you know, I can prepare all I want, but it's one of those things where you prepare for an interview or whatever, and you'll just never feel ready. Like, I've never met Jeff, my coworker, who's getting promoted to, well, he's applying for promotion. He's been practicing for like 2 weeks, and he was sitting there like going over his papers like all the time. I'm like, dude, you're ready. Like, you're good. And he's like, nope. And I'm like, okay. So that just made me realize no matter how hard I try or how much effort I put in, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to take this notebook right here. I'm going to write a bunch of notes based off of the questions I answered. I'm going to have it open right here while I'm doing my interview. Okay. And I can reference it. And
you're allowed to reference your notes or your
what are they going to do? They're on the other side of the computer.
Oh.
It's not in person anymore. It's on Skype.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Even though it's with your boss who lives here and it could easily be in person?
It's second of 3 interviews. Second is always on Skype.
It's weird.
It is weird. Oh my God. So,
oh my God. What?
Relationship advice.
Oh God.
Did you find this fucking crazy one? I just screenshotted the title because I can explain it. This guy's fucking crazy.
Is he now?
Relationship advice. Welcome.
That's creepy.
This girl's 28. My boyfriend of 33 years says he's disgusted by my body hair and I have to laser remove it and pay for it or else he'll leave me. He says I'm not taking his happiness into consideration, and if I can't sacrifice this for him, what else won't I be willing to sacrifice down the road?
Fuck him.
So this girl has, like, she even took pictures of it and stuff. It was just like blonde arm hair and God. Like blonde leg hair or whatever, and she shaved she shaved. And then like she shaved her pubes like once a week, and he basically said like she needs to laser it because hair in general grosses him out, and she's like, okay, pay for it. And he said, no, it's your hair. You pay for it.
No.
And so she was like, no. And so she ended up breaking up with him. But
okay, good.
Fucking psycho, dude.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
Did he laser himself? Because you cannot ask that of someone if you're completely hairy.
Dude, these incel guys are just fucking...
It's physically cringing.
Oh... Okay, I'm going to read through these and you're going to choose which one you want. I'm 19. I visited a sex worker. We talked and really clicked, and now I'm confused. I think that's just his fault.
Stupid. Okay, next.
Wow, that one's stupid. My girlfriend has a guy friend that makes me uncomfortable. Yes.
Oh, God. No, skip that one.
Why?
I don't want to go into that.
No, I do. That's the perfect thing to go into on this.
No, it's not.
To start off, we've been in a long-distance relationship. Oh, this is long-distance relationship for 3 years. We see each other every other week or 2 weeks. It's only a 3-hour drive. He made sure to put that in. To start off, my girlfriend is moderately introverted and has some issues with making friends. 6 months ago, she started chatting with a guy online.
Okay, that's weird.
That they share a common interest. Oh, video games. So, like, they talk on PlayStation or whatever.
Okay.
The first 3 months, they were just getting to be better friends, and they really hit it off. I didn't realize the extent of the friendship had grown until about 3 months ago. They text every day. They've talked on the phone and play video games together. When we are physically with each other, she's texting him every day. And at this point, I feel like she's hiding it from me due to her knowledge of my feelings.
Yeah.
So about 2 months ago, he finally admitted that he had feelings for her.
No shit.
And that it wasn't something that he wanted to happen, but it did at this point. I thought it'd be a good time for her to take a break from the relationship, but a different idea arose. They both mutually agreed to pretend it never happened, and that's what they did. Despite me stating my views, I was very uncomfortable with this decision because I felt my girlfriend was provoking his emotions by not allowing them to be dealt with properly. Let's see. It got to the point where he can't come up in conversations because I get jealous or she gets defensive. I feel like she is hiding aspects of her friendship. At this point, I'm becoming so paranoid of their friendship. At the end of the day, I love this woman so much, but the longer this situation goes on, blah, 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 I really feel like nothing has changed. I'm out of ideas, need help. I like the first comment, bruh. I'll be honest. I think you're on a sinking ship. My advice would be to ask yourself what your needs and boundaries are. Then ask yourself if those things are being met in your current relationship. If it's not your decision to stay in, I hope it improves or move on. Good luck. I love how that was a very thought out response, but it started with bruh.
Some of the best responses do.
I agree with that guy, dude.
It's not going to end well.
I have this, everyone here knows about my opinion on guy friends.
Okay, there's a difference between having guy friends and having a guy that you talk to every single fucking day. That's different. Like, I have guy friends. I don't talk to them every day. I maybe see them once a year.
Amanda, your guy friends are either guys you've known since you were 2 or they're gay as fuck.
That's not true. I have other guy friends.
Like who?
I have other guy friends.
Name.
Johnny.
That's what I'm talking about. Johnny, yeah.
I've known him since I was 2.
Okay. Thank you for proving my point, you fucking idiot. So
No, like guy friends in my class.
those aren't friends, those are acquaintances.
They're not acquaintances if you hang out.
When do you hang out?
I've hung out with Jamie.
Jamie is dating Jerry.
Exactly.
Who's one of our friends.
He's still my guy
and
friend.
we hang out together.
Exactly. He's still my guy
with
friend.
all of us.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can have guy friends.
If Jamie and Jerry broke up, you would never hang out with Jamie.
Probably not.
Exactly. Stop trying to win this
Jerry.
argument. You're not going to
No,
win.
I'm just saying.
Jamie doesn't listen to this
You can
podcast.
have guy friends like that and just like your acquaintances and your friends from college and whatnot, but you don't text them every day. That means you're going to, like, that means something more. You don't talk to them every day.
Here's my thought process. I don't think guys and girls in their young 20s or late 20s can be friends.
You just added late 20s because you always say
No,
it's
in the
just
20s
when
in
you're
general.
young 20s.
Here's my opinion. Like, I
don't
can be
think that's
friends.
true.
I can be friends with your friends because it's totally fine, right? But I would never, like, Jackie and I don't go to the mall together and
No,
shop.
that's what I'm saying.
But, like, and I don't make, like, if I went out and made some random new girlfriend and started hanging out with her all the time, that'd be inappropriate.
Exactly.
Yeah, right? So that's what happened to this guy. So, dude, get the fuck away. And it's obvious. Guys don't, guys are sexual, but you have to just understand guys are sexual creatures. If a guy is making friends with a girl, guys don't normally just want to be friends with a girl. They're always just interested in them emotionally and sexually.
No, it'd be one thing if all they did were just play video games together, but then they started texting and then they started calling each other on the phone. Like, that's crossed that line.
I play with a lot of guys online because I run a gaming clan, and there are girls we play with and that don't play with us anymore because the girls thought we were just friends and stuff. And then one of the guys on our team was like, "Oh, dude, I'm just trying to fuck her," or something like that. Guys are. How
are they trying to fuck her? They probably live in a different
they text,
country.
they get her phone number, text her.
Exactly. You don't do that then.
But that's just guys, dude. Girls don't think the same as guys. That's why girls will never understand this argument. You don't understand this because you don't think like guys. You don't understand how guys think.
I do understand how guys
We don't just want friends. We don't see a girl and be like, I'd love to be her friend. No, we think, I'd love to put my dick inside of her.
If you're dating somebody else and there's a girl that is your friend, it doesn't matter.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's different. Like, there's different types of friends, right? There are people you've known forever.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Kim is one of my good friends. I don't hang out with her on a daily basis. I don't hang out with her ever because she's moving to Japan and she doesn't live here. But that's what I'm saying. Like, and I don't text her all the time and stuff like that. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Huh.
I loved your Johnny argument. It's like Johnny's. I've known him since too, and his girlfriend's like 10 times like fucking hotter than Johnny. So I don't know how, dude. Johnny, you're amazing.
He's gonna listen to this and feel slightly offended.
Why?
You just said he.
Because I'm not attracted to men.
He's going to be so offended.
No, he shouldn't be offended. I'm not attracted to men, so she's 10 times hotter to me than he is. If I was gay, Johnny would be 10 times hotter than her. You see how that works?
Okay.
If I was gay, I'd be like, that Johnny, though. I'd be like, his girlfriend's, ugh.
Oh my God.
But I'm not gay. But, Johnny, good job, man.
Oh
You put a ring on that. She's a nice girl.
Oh my God.
She's a very smart, intelligent, hardworking businesswoman.
It's true.
She's hot. So,
oh my God. This is getting so weird. Anyway. Also, the moment a guy confesses that he has feelings for you, and you're going to just...
Which is the second he goes high.
And then, and then you're just going to be like, let's forget that ever happened. That's not how that works.
The penis never forgets. I agree.
Yeah. Like, you have to cut it off.
Coming from the biggest fucking hypocrite at this table.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, we can just be friends. Go fucking shut up. You're the biggest fucking hypocrite in this conversation. You tried to be friends with someone that you were romantically involved with. and it doesn't fucking work.
I know, and that's why I can speak from experience now and say,
Oh, and who had to get you out of that predicament?
Oh, shut
Brad.
up.
Because you were still in it.
Stop taking
and
so
I gave
much
you
credit for nothing.
And, boys, let me tell you something.
Oh my god.
They say never give an ultimatum,
never give an ultimatum.
but you can because I did, and it worked out just fine.
You didn't, though.
I outsmarted you with one.
No, you didn't.
Anyway, guys, me encanto mucho tú. Arigato gozaimasu.
Please stop. Just make it stop.
I still have something in my eye. Anyway, guys, we're going to end it there today. We're at 40 minutes, but you know what? I'm tired. She's tired. I got to get ready for this interview, get some sleep, and
Some sleep.
So, as always, thank you so much for listening to this NPR political podcast.
All kinds of whatever.
There we go.
Oh, you just had to
Yep,
get that
had to do it. Anyway, we love you guys to death. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe, and we will catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.